Record to the iCloud. Okay, I think we're recording.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
This is just another day in the life. I think what I just love about Kim and I's relationship and about how we try to show you guys what life looks like for us in coaching, it's that neither of us are just home all day with nothing to do. So if you're wondering how we choose the time frames for our team calls because it's either too late for you or it's at lunch and you're working, know that we're just trying to do the best that we can to reach the most number of people, and that we're in the same boat with you. Where we have to, I have to schedule time. I'm just in a meeting rooms at work, right? And I have to block off time. Kim's on her way to a DMV appointment, so she's in the car. So just know that we're with you and that we're not trying to imply that you have nothing to do, you should join us, but that we do hope that you make it a priority to either jump on these calls with us or to listen to the recordings, because this is something that we feel we want to jump on and spend 30 minutes with you to really add value to your lives and to help you build your businesses and to just connect with you, answer your questions, hopefully recharge you, inspire you, as we do the same for ourselves. So welcome, you guys. Welcome.
Welcome.
Today, what Kim and I kind of want to talk about is just gearing up for Team Cup month, with the caveat that even if you're not on a specific team for Team Cup, you can still use all of what we're going to share with you today as a way to just start building your business, right? So we don't want you to feel like you're left out if you didn't join the Team Cup bandwagon. If you did join it and you're not on the group Vox that we have an entire group Vox that's just for people who are doing Team Cup. We think everyone's on there, but just in case, that's something where we will be talking specifically to people doing Team Cup. But for these calls, we still just want to we're going to really just be focusing this month on how to build your business. So today we have a couple of things that we want to share with you, and I'm going to let Kim kind of share first, and then I'm going to come in after. Unless, Kim, since you're driving, trying to figure out where you're going, do you just want me to kind of lead?
No.
Okay.
I'm good. It actually is the directions are staying on the screen. My phone is working like it's supposed to,
How refreshing.
I know, how refreshing. So when we think of the basics, and we think of, and I remember that very first time I ever was okay, so what do I have to do? The very first day I joined as a coach, Andy Worsham, our coach, was post 3 times a day. And I was okay, just post 3 times a day. She didn't, not to say that she did wrong, but that was it. That was the gist of it. Post 3 times a day. And as we've progressed in this business, there is something to be said about what the opportunity, let's just not even talk about the coaching opportunity in the fact that what we get to do, but what we can add to this world's darkness, because let's be real, it's a rough world for a lot of people right now. And what we as coaches can bring to social media is honestly pretty rad. And I think that we underestimate just how rad it is. We have this community of people who are encouraging and loving and kind and have so much to offer. And every day, I know that you are inspired by something, because I know you can just jump on Pinterest, find a quote, and you're inspired. Or you just jump into our challenge groups and there's somebody saying something that's inspiring you and you can write a post on. That's what we do. Every single day, we look to bring value to people's lives. And trying to this is kind of where the business side comes in, is you really want to make sure your feed is clean. It represents you well. It represents your brand well. It represents the fact that you are a health coach. So there's no question as to what you are, without using Beachbody words, because that, well, we'll get into that. But people have no question, if they want to join you, they can join you. And so I think sometimes we overthink that this posting on social media, we have to come up with things. And the fact of the matter is, pick one ingredient a day in Shakeology. And you don't even need to say Shakeology. Pick one ingredient and talk about how it's changing your life. Talk about there's just, sky is the limit. And so I think that we overthink and we don't boost it all, and it stops us in our tracks. And so I just want to encourage, if you're not doing that, start there.
Yeah.
Start there.
Yeah, and I would even just say, as an addition to that, if you're trying to figure out what to share, not every post has to be really like deep, right? It doesn't have to be like, if you're eating a cupcake, you don't have to talk about like this whole backstory of like being a health coach and finding freedom in your journey. They're going to understand that you have balance in your life because you're posting about fitness, you're posting about nutrition, and then you're also posting about having a dessert every once in a while. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like not everything has to feel like it's this huge deal as you're posting about it. Also, something that I've just started doing over the last couple weeks is my new job is like so time intensive, right? Like, so even today I started meetings at 9:30. My last meeting doesn't end until 9:30 p.m. tonight. I have a little bit of a break where we're doing our tribe call this evening. Like, it's an insane day because of all the different time zones that my company works on. And so I was like, what can I be posting? I don't really have time throughout the day to be thinking about what to post. But something that I have started doing is I started looking, I love J. Crew. I pay attention to what I wear every day to work. And I just started looking at different hashtags for J. Crew and seeing how other girls who are posting their outfits, how they post them. And it's just like their legs, which is great because then I can kind of alternate between selfies where I'm smiling in my pictures for after my workouts and then pictures of my legs and whatever. You can go to my Instagram feed if you're wondering what I'm talking about. But then I'm just sharing my outfit each day. So that's something that so many people are connecting with me on. Of where did you get that? Or, oh, I love this outfit, or all of these things. And I don't even post like this huge thing about it. I just post about what I'm wearing, maybe some fact about my day today. So it doesn't have to be like everything needs to be like this huge, deep deal. It's just, think of your social media as you're giving people sneak peeks into your life. You're sharing your life with them. They're getting to know you through that. And as part of that, you're sharing about health and fitness too. And so just know that it doesn't have to be something that's really overwhelming. Sit down and take time to write out, to schedule what your posts are going to be for the next day so you don't have to do it on the fly because we know your life is super busy. And two, don't, just like Kim said, don't overthink it, because I think sometimes we get caught up and I don't want to post 3 times a day or 2 times a day because I don't want people to think that I'm posting too much. I don't want them to think, what is she doing? Or why is she posting her outfit? Or why is she posting better workouts? Or why? You guys, don't let the thought of what other people are thinking keep you from growing your business or living out your passion. Because at the end of the day, you're the person who lives your life. You're the person who wakes up every day and lives in your body. And if you're just going to live your life based on what other people are going to say about you, you're not going to fully live out your purpose on this earth. You're not going to really grow your business in a way that's passionate, passion-filled. You're going to continue to live by other people's limitations instead of living a life of freedom. And so it's hard to then promise other people lives of freedom in their health and fitness journey if you don't even have that freedom from other people's scrutiny. Right? You need to embrace your self-love, embrace what you're doing, embrace that this is a job. So as we're looking at social media, another thing that I want to encourage you guys to do this month is one thing I'm going to be doing, I talked about on our last call, is going through the training that Kim created about this next level coaching to really build up my business Facebook page. Because as we are growing our businesses, we have to spend time either growing Instagram or growing our business Facebook page. Because with all the rules on Facebook now, your page will get reported if you're selling stuff on it. And or Facebook will just find it. Like, I guess they have stuff that's searching our pages to just see, and your posts will be hidden. People won't even be able to see your posts anymore, which is what started happening to me. And so if you really want to dig in and grow your business, you have to focus on building either a business Facebook page or an Instagram page. And I know that that seems like a lot of work, but you guys, this is a job. And I think that's one of the mindset shifts we need to take too, is if you're doing this for a hobby, that's great. But if you're doing this because you want to earn money doing this, then you have to treat it like a job. And there are different parts of the job that aren't our favorite parts, but that are necessary. And understanding social media, spending time to grow social media is a key part of it. And actually, it's such a gift that we get to use social media to multiply our efforts. Like, we don't have to talk to every single person and tell them every single story. People can start following us on social media to see our story. And that actually is multiplying our efforts. So we don't have to then again go door to door or pick up the phone every time we want to tell someone about Beachbody. We can share publicly on social media. But as we do that, we need to make sure people are going to be seeing it, which is why we have to build that business page or that Instagram page. Kim, is there anything else
Totally
here on that?
No, I think that's the DMV is really busy. There's no parking. I think I think that you hit it spot on, is we just have to be learning and growing. And, I shared this in our Teen Cup Voxer this morning, but one of the best things I ever decided to do, and it was because I was listening to some webinar about some guy who I don't even know, and he was saying how he started doing burpees every day of his life. And I was like, well, I'm not going to do burpees because I don't really it is what it's just not something that I like care to do. But I was like, but I used to be so good at push-ups before I had kids, and I want to be great at that again. And so I started 127 days ago doing push-ups on social media, and I've done them every single day since. And you know what? It takes away from having to figure out another post, because I go live every day. I find a topic. Currently, I'm just going through a book. I literally read the book, share the content. That's it. So I'm not even having to make stuff up, because I am just teaching what I'm learning, which is kind of hysterical, because then it basically is like personal development, posting on social media, actually working out, doing all the things all rolled into one. So it's kind of like a little, like, I don't know, it's like a trifecta. Go figure, trifecta, that's my word. But I think that, like, you don't have to overthink that. Like, that's how simple it can be. And maybe you want to, like, share, like, for prime example, it's February 1st. Share something how to love yourself better for 28 days. Make a clean image, just a pink background, pop that up there and share it every single day. And share that on your fitness page, share it on your business page, share it on your IG story. And then every, like, maybe twice a week, share it to your personal page so people know what you're doing and what you're up to and what's kind of going on in your life. I think that that's how simple it really can be, is, maybe commit to sharing your meals for 28 days and sharing how much food you get to eat. Because if you're doing 80-day obsession, it's a lot of pictures. It's a lot of food. And so share that. I just think that's the simple stuff. And people love consistency. They thrive when they see people show up and show up and show up, because you know what? People stop showing up all the darn time. That is, like, the number one thing that people do in this lifetime, is stop showing up for people. So I think if we can show up for people, then we win. We're winning. We're winning something. I don't know what it is, but we're winning something. and we're helping people believe in themselves again. And that is, to me, that is like, I win, like, doesn't even matter. So I think we really can simplify it down to the very, to the last little bit.
Yeah. And that reminded me of something else Kim and I talked about as we were prepping for the call, where we shared about this last week, and I'm going to share about it again. But in the next level coaching, actually, I share this in the file section of Your Best Red Life also, but there is an interview that you can do with someone else on this team. If you're doing Team Cup, find someone on your Team Cup team who's not your best friend, but someone who who you just kind of know, and do the interview. And it's specifically to help you. It's specifically geared towards Beachbody coaches, and it's to help you kind of find your brand, kind of find your story, and create content for when you are sharing about your health and fitness story, what to share about it. Because I know that's part of it too. It's like, how do you, okay, great. So these are some really easy ideas for what else to post, but then how do I keep coming up with new stuff to share about my health and fitness story? This interview is going to give you so many ideas of what you can share about your health and fitness story. And then post to the former you. Post to who you were before you joined this. Imagine that there is someone sitting on a couch waiting for you to post. Post to her. And it doesn't matter how many likes that post get. You need to show up and you need to keep posting. And two, don't be afraid to repeat your story, because not everyone's going to see everything you post. You can just kind of change the angle a little bit about it. And remember, you guys, this isn't something that's going to get rich quick scheme. This isn't something where overnight people's lives are going to change. We're committed to them for the long run, and they need to know that. So they need to see that you're going to continue showing up for them, that you're investing in transformation in their entire life. Health and fitness tools to live the best version of their lives. And how are you going to do that? You need to be consistent so that they can see you. And kind of what you offer to them. And don't worry about sounding a certain way. Don't worry about emulating anyone else. Just be you, because there are women out there who need you and who are going to relate to you, not to me, not to Kim, not to anyone else on our Team Cup teams or on this team at all, but they need to know you and your story and your heart and the silly things that make you you. So if you love The Bachelor, share about that, because then you're going to get people to relate to you about The Bachelor, and then they're going to be interested in what else you're doing too, because they're going to feel like, oh my gosh, she's awesome. We just had this whole connection about The Bachelor, or whatever it is for you. Find connection points with people, share that. And just be someone who's relatable. And how do you do that? You just need to build your business with integrity. You need to be authentic, and you need to just share honestly with people, and have grace for yourself and have grace for other people.
I just kind of want to show you guys what I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So wait,
don't worry.
Since you have an appointment,
I don't know that well, that's why I'm a little confused. It says appointments or persons with disabilities. It's lying up here.
Well, you're both, so that's great.
I kind of want to just
start crying.
It's that feeling, yeah.
I had one of those moments on the bus earlier.
My friend.
I'm her emotional support.
Come on, girl.
Something's wrong with me. They're laughing because I'm just over here laughing in the DMV by myself. It's
so
fine.
You're in
no
the right
big deal.
line. That's why you're in the disability line.
That's exactly right. No, but
All
I think you, yes, we'll wrap it up. But I think you nailed it when you talk to the person you were before you signed up. And if you look at any of the coaches that have been coaches on our team for a long time, so I mean, there's a pile of us, but like find somebody, go back and look at 3 years of content and see what somebody used, and not to take it all, but just to see that it doesn't have to be something that you are, I don't know, that is that simple. Become one of those people who like loves the memes. I'm not great at memes. I never know where to even find them, but like share those. It makes people laugh. They're funny. Yeah.
It brings up something else too. Yeah, in terms of the 3 years of content, recognize that how important it is to celebrate every step along the way. People excitement is contagious, and so don't wait until you feel like, oh, you have to have this huge paycheck to share, or that you have to have this huge transformation to share. Share every step of the way, that you finished a week of this program, that you finished a day of this program, that you worked out 3 days in a row, that you, whatever your story is, share that and celebrate it, because other people are going to start rooting for you. Other people are going to see, wow, this is something she's celebrating 3 days in a row. It's been a long time since I've done 3 days in a row. You know what I mean? And that's actually even more relatable than, wow, she does this, she's been doing this for 3 years. That's kind of hard to relate to. She's not going to understand where I am today. So every part of our story is valuable, and the people are going to relate to every part of it. So don't think that your story is somehow less relatable or less believable or less powerful, is the right word, than anyone else's, because you were hand chosen, you were hand signed to be a coach, and you just need to share that with other people.
Agreed. Totally. Awesome. Well, that was it. Nailed it.
Oh gosh, you guys. Well, it was fun hanging out with you, Kim.
Yeah, this was great. This is really great. Thanks. I wish that the call started right now so that it gave me something to do with my life right now.
It almost did, right?
I got 5 minutes. It's good.
Let's do a coach sneak peek while we're at it.
I can't even imagine. I'm sure I might inspire the masses here.
But
I'm actually thinking about maybe I should teach a class right now.
Maybe. Yeah. Hey guys, okay, everyone.
We're going to do size.
Down into size. I just want to see you start doing it.
Totally.
Oh,
I can't even, the idea of me thinking about doing it is enough to die. Good. Yep.
All right.
Well, love you girls.
I love
Thanks.
all of you. Love you, Kim.
Thanks. Pray for me now. Can't wait to go look at your J Crew outfit today.
Oh yeah, thank you. This one, I like this one. Look, it's got fun sleeves on it. You see? Yeah.
Oh, that's the new style. I like that too.
That's the new
It's
thing,
cute.
yeah. See? There you
I
go.
like that you wear real clothes, and I officially have become.
The fitness instructor, but you're my dream though. Like that's part of why I want to like go full time is because I want like my meeting, like my business attire to be just workout clothes. Like,
I mean, it is kind of nice. It is kind of nice.
yeah, and like not have to wear
Yeah.
jeans. Jeans are so restrictive.
Yeah,
Like I just want to be.
they are very restricted. It should be a song.
A poem. I'm gonna write a haiku about it. That'll be my post.
Oh, for the love.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're still recording.
Yep. Sorry, friends.
Just
We're gonna go now.
our relationship. All right.
Okay, bye.
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 Bye, friend.
See you.